We're in Canberra for the Netier National Capital Rally and round 3 of the MTA CAM's New South Wales Rally Championship. As our teams get ready to take on Heat 2, there was also plenty of preparation going into the Datsun 180B of Stephen Duthie as he gets ready for Heat 2 of the East Coast Classic Rally Series. He's a local and knows he's got a tough job ahead.
Come out here this morning not knowing what the roads are going to be like, but yeah, it turned out they were nice and dry and we've been pushing pretty hard and getting good results. So as long as we can keep it going for the rest of the day, we'll be happy. Trying to push pretty hard in front of the home crowd. Got to keep the home crowd happy.
And it was straight into it after the service, with Duthie hoping to take the battle to Dermody in the Ford Escort. But it was fellow Datsun driver Peter Dimmick who looked like being the serious competition. Dimmick beating Duthie in stage 5 by 1/10 of a second. The battle was on. In stage 6, Duthie bit back, beating Dimmick by 24 seconds. He was now second in the East Coast Series behind Dermody. But the next stage would be their undoing. A broken stub axle on the rear, sidelining the classic Datsun 180B. That would leave the East Coast Classic Series as a 3-horse race, and it was Dermody leading that race.
4 right tightens there 3, 5 left, 4 left tightens there 3.
He was quickest in stage 5, the repeat run over Hyles Block, taking a 24-second lead. In the shortened Sherwood stage, he and co-driver Owen Moynihan would once again take the stage win, extending their lead to 55 seconds. They were also sitting 6th outright in the MTA New South Wales part of the rally. In stage 7, they extended their lead again. And with Duthie gone, the lead had now extended out to over 2 minutes. Peter Dimmick and Pete Helwig in the Datsun 240Z were still battling on, however. Despite the gap to Dermody, they only needed to finish here in Canberra to secure a much-needed podium position. The final 18-kilometre stage, Tidbinbilla, was the final hurdle to secure that second place, and it could have all come undone with a puncture costing Dimmick a good minute of lost time. He finished the last stage 3rd.
Wasn't a bad stage, except I think the rear strut shit itself, which gave us a puncher on a corner. Yeah, I've had a fair few issues today. We had no intercom and obviously the puncher, and the throttle's been sticking on. So it's been taking it pretty easy.
But it was enough to secure second outright in the East Coast Series. In 3rd place, taking away 39 points towards their East Coast Classic campaign, was the Peter Stringfellows. The two Peters showing that consistency has its rewards. But the East Coast Classic win would go to Dermody and Moynihan in the RS 1800 Escort.
Turn square left up the hill. Square left up the hill. 60. Flat middle of
They drove hard all day, and despite a small hit to the rear of the car early on in Heat 1, took maximum points away and now lead the series by 23 points.
Yeah, we're pretty happy. We had a good run, nice clean run, no damage or too much anyway. And yeah, it was a good rally. We'll be missing Bateman's Bay, but hopefully we have enough points ahead now that when we come back to Penalbo that we can do the same there, but we'll just have to keep going and see what happens.
Meanwhile, in the MTA New South Wales Rally Championship, there was a fight going on for the minor places between Bethany Cullen in the Lancer and Stuart Collison in the Subaru WRX. Cullen and co-driver Jasmine Lockley would be faster in stage 5, 7.7 seconds quicker than the Collison Subaru. They were sitting in 8th position in the second heat. In stage 6, the 15.5 kilometre Sherwood stage, Collison and co-driver Lance Arundel would strike back. They were faster than Cullen in this stage, beating them by just 1.3 seconds. It wasn't enough to elevate them a place up the leaderboard, but the fight was definitely on. Stage 7 was back over in the Tidbinbilla forests, and the Cottage Five-Way stage would see Cullen once again take time off the Subaru. Her advantage was another 7.6 seconds. Collison had 14 seconds he needed to make up in the final stage to beat Cullen, but it wasn't his day. A broken drive shaft ending his chances of beating the Lancer of Cullen. It was a disappointing end for Collison, especially as they'd broken a gearbox days before this event and had to use a standard synchro box instead of their competition dog box. But for Cullen, it was a good result. Eighth outright in the heat, and also eighth outright for the rally.
It was a good rally. I didn't have any dramas, so I'll take a bonus for that, and very happy that we made it to the end, and we performed, I think, pretty well.
Join us for our final instalment, Part 4, where we check out the outright heat results as well as the outright rally results.